There's this guy in my coaching. He's a really good guy with a big heart, and he really wants to find a girl that likes him and he likes. And he had a date with a girl he likes, and she has a bit of a rough time in her life. And she's complaining a lot, and she is in a really tough spot in her life. And afterwards he said, the date wasn't that great, but what should I do? I really care about her, and it's bad that she is in such a bad spot in her life right now. What should I do? And I asked him, do you really care about her? I mean, I believe you have a good heart, or a big heart, and that you deeply care about your loved ones. But do you really care about that girl who is not interested in you and has not her shit together? This is using guilt as an agenda to find love, or to show the other person that you are of value for them. Because with guilt, we lower our energy, we lower our emotion or vibration to match the vibration of the other person. So the other person can then finally see that we are so valuable, that we care so much for them, that we also feel as miserable as them. And this should immediately bring us some sort of love. This is a strategy we have in mind when we use that. When we feel as miserable as them, or when we want to feel as miserable, when we want to take care and we want to show them that we feel as bad as them. But why should we do that? We use guilt so we can feel busy, because the feeling or the emotion of guilt is so deeply rooted in us. Because when we feel guilt, we committed a sin. We long for salvation. And this longing for salvation is probably the same as we assume the other person has when they feel bad and miserable, that they long for a salvation or a healing or a way out of their bad feeling. So our longing in this guilt, in this sin for salvation, matches their vibration. And sin is an unforgiving emotional attitude mostly used by religious institutions to control you, to control the masses. Because when you are a sinner, you are humbled. You do not try to rebel. You do not try to exploit the system. You stay calm. You have your head down. And this makes you worthy. This makes you one of us. This makes you one of them. And this is a feeling of false connection. False connection means that everyone around you is a sinner, so you can be a sinner too. You should be a sinner too, because those few people that read the rules told you that you didn't obey the rules. So everyone around you is a sinner, and you have a sense of belongingness. You belong to the tribe of the people who are sinners. But when in fact, you should be the one that stood up, be the one that is above that, be the one that leads the way out of her miserability, by empowering her, by listening to her and asking if she needs advice, or if she needs help. There's no helping in others when you feel guilt when they feel bad. Then two people feel bad. That's a lose-lose strategy. You don't need that. When instead you should be the beacon of joy and love that leads the way out of this darkness, and also be more abundant. Because when you are a person that needs to feel guilt, or that needs to feel as miserable as the person you like, and that other person doesn't really like you back, or doesn't have their shit together, and you want to feel bad to match their vibration, then you clearly do not have enough options finding yourself. You do not love and value yourself enough. So work on that. And for that, you should totally watch this video.